You feel kicked down real hard, like at a time when you really don't need that.
Because of the coronavirus, outreach teams had kind of been gutted.
You think about how much gas you have in the car, like, okay, can I be running the car? Putting all our clothes on.
Shelters had reduced capacity. The number of people experiencing unsheltered homelessness was increasing every single day.
We're like, Mama, what do we do? What are we gonna do? She's like, just relax, just keep praying.
Increased evictions, increased just situational homelessness where people were running out of money, people were running out of options.
You feel invisible and you're confused. How do people love you if they know this is going on?
And then kind of as that forecast started to turn and it became more and more severe and the snow totals kept coming up and up and up, we just kind of said, let's get as many people into shelter and hotels as we possibly can.
He comes and he knocks on the door and, I push the curtains aside and I look and he says, I'm with Housing Solutions and we're trying to get people into permanent housing. Do you need permanent housing? And we cried, it was like, yes. The news people had said that there were different organizations that were helping people, so we started going down the list.
What are we going to do? What's our game plan and how are we going to make sure that people stay alive?
And there were people that were like, oh, we're already at max capacity. I
remember the first fundraising push we did for those hotel rooms.
And she had just happened to get on Facebook and they were saying that, they're helping people get into hotels.
I remember the first $1,000 that came in. We were like, wow, this is awesome. We're going to pay for, 5 people rooms for a week.
And so the man actually sent out a personal message.
And then $5,000 came in.
We were in the car, and we woke up like 5 in the morning and she saw it. And so she answered it.
And then that total just started going crazy, just ticking up, and we had organizations stepping up and foundations stepping up. It passed 500,000, 750,000, and then by the end of it, we had over $1 million.
And he said, okay, if we're able to get you guys into a hotel room, will you go?
The community really stepped up and said, wow, these folks could die.
They were like, oh my God, there's a real homeless problem in our town. We need to do something.
For that few 4 or 5 day period, it seemed like everyone was on the same team.
This opportunity to have these folks all in one place so that we can bring the services they need to them is a very rare opportunity.
Ultimately, that's how the hotel to housing came about.
We have a lot of different community partners coming on site to deliver services. And there have been, kind of situations where we've done things like that before, but never on this level.
We moved almost every person experiencing unsheltered homelessness off the street for a 2-week period. It's never happened before. So it's a pretty big deal. Yeah.
We have this moment in time when we have these individuals here and we are serving their needs.
We've signed up for housing, we signed up for food stamps. One day we went down there just on the off chance, and they were like, oh, DHS is here. And we were like, oh my gosh, we just said we needed to go and see about DHS.
Heavenly. It's heavenly.
I'm seeing individuals who tried to take that first step and maybe got frustrated or didn't know where to start. But the fact that they're able to actually take some action is giving them hope.
When we get home, I can't wait to go to school to do hair, so we can go to the homeless programs and do free stuff.
I want to help educate people on homelessness. If it's improving on programs, like, hey, people who are thrown away, we don't respond to that kind of stuff. So you need to talk to us like this.
What we realized in 2 short weeks in February was unsheltered homelessness is not a given in our community. We can move everyone off of the street.
And so we have to make sure that once we get them into an apartment, that they have the proper case managers and they have all of the treatment of options available to them that will help them maintain that housing.
It's possible, and it's possible because of the generosity of our community and the collaboration of our community.
It's amazing. This place is amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No lie. Thank you so much.
We have to keep this momentum. This is how we change the narrative of what experiencing homelessness in Tulsa looks like.